Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you guys today. We are going to find out how a specific person is feeling about you right now. So get the person on your mind. You have 4 piles to choose from, and I am going to pull a card for each one of the piles. So you can choose between the card that comes out, the bracelet, or the sticker, or if you're drawn to all 3 things, that is your pile. If you get pulled to more than one pile, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. You can definitely have messages for you in more than one pile, and we already have cards coming out. Spirit's ready. If you've never been here before, my name is Amy. If you have been here before, welcome back, you guys. Let's get a card for pile number 2, because pile number 1 was ready to go. What's the card for pile 2? What is the card for pile 2? Okay. Pile number 3. What is the card for pile 3? And last pile, what's the card for pile 4? Whoa, that was really fast. So fast. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. We got the chakra card with the chakra bracelet for pile 4. All right. And you got the starry card. She's got stars in her hair. So this is the card that came out for pile number 1. She's also holding an amethyst stone with rosy cheeks. This is the listing what to do in advance card. Listing positive things that you can do when you begin to feel uneasy is a great way to support yourself in advance. You can pause it here if you want to read the entire card. But I love how this card matches the cute little moon with the stars on it. Stars. So you might be drawn to that moon or that card or this dragon bracelet here. That bracelet is made with rose red tiger's eye crystals. Like I said, it's called the dragon bracelet on my website. So if you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 1. Oh, I didn't get a close-up look. Hold on, let's get a close-up. Boom, there we go. Sorry. I got distracted by the fact that this goes together. All right. Pile number 2, this is your card. This one, she's like waking up in her nice clean white sheets. There are hanging plants above her. This is the saying yes to me card. Give yourself permission to believe you are perfect and beautiful as you are. When you choose yourself, you acknowledge your own inner guidance. So you might be drawn to this card, or you could be drawn to this bracelet here. This is the sunflower bracelet. It's made with butter quartz crystals. Or you might be drawn to the cute little shooting star with the rainbows coming out of it. So if you're drawn to anything, any of those things, or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 2. Pile 3, this is your card. Looks like she's got a kitty on her head. She's out in the wild. This is the color therapy card. Color therapy, also called chromotherapy, uses colors and shades to bring balance and well-being. Each color has a unique light wavelength. You might be drawn to that card there, or you could be drawn to the starry sky bracelet. That one is made with aqua blue jade crystals. Or you could be drawn to the little flying saucer. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 3. And last pile, you guys got the chakra card with the chakra bracelet. This is the energy centers card. So that's another word for chakras, your energy centers. Stress is often held in the energy centers of our body. The first three energy centers, so the first three chakras in particular, are connected to our senses of grounding and stability. When we're stressed or uneasy, we often do not feel well grounded or centered in ourselves. Okay, you can pause it here if you want to read the entire card about the chakras, energy centers. And like I said, this is the chakra bracelet. It has all the chakra stones in it, and it's made with bronzite crystals. You might be drawn to that bracelet or that card or the cute little alien guy. All right, if you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 4. All the timestamps will be down in the drop down box below there, or you can click on the chapter and that will take you to whichever pile or piles are yours. Take your time. Like I said, pause it right here if you need some time. For those of you that are ready, you can go listen to your pile. And these bracelets are on my website. My website. It's amysalter.com. You can just type it into Google. It'll take you there, or you can click the drop down box there where the timestamps are. You will find a link to my website. That's also where you can book a private reading with me if you want to get something that is personally for you, because these are collective readings for a whole bunch of you at once. If you want something that is just for you, book a private reading with me on my website. I have 15-minute readings and half an hour readings. That's where you can ask whatever questions you want. They're also available as emergency readings, so you can get it back really quickly. If you want a quick turnaround time, book it as an emergency. I also have an energy check reading there where you can see this exact reading, how somebody feels about you. It's called an energy check on my website. And I have past life private readings available too if you want to see what happened between you and a specific person in your past life together. Book one of those. All right. So for everybody else that is ready, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button if you like this topic for tarot readings and you want to see more like it in the future, because that's what I go by when I choose what readings I'm doing for you guys, are the ones that you guys are vibing with the most. So make sure to smash the thumbs up for the ones that you like. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you're resonating with my readings. That means you're part of my collective. And smash the bell button so you can get notifications as soon as I release more readings for my collective in the future. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I go live on TikTok. The links are also down below there by the timestamps and my website link. And you can follow me on Instagram to get updates about when I'm going live and what videos are coming out on YouTube. All right, so that's all I have to update you guys on and inform you about if you didn't know already. I know a lot of you guys already know all that. So you can just get into your reading. For my newbies, that's all the information I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy this reading and that it brings you clarity and helps you with your situation. Let's get into it and see how this person is feeling about you right now. Here we go. Hey, pile 1. Let's find out how this specific person is feeling about you right now. Get the person on your mind. Spirit, tell us how this person's feeling about pile number 1, please. Here we go. How's this person feeling about my pile number 1 group? We got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We got the Sun, Leo energy. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, pile number 1. Ooh, it's going to be a good one. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius vibes. And Seven of Cups. Wow. Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. More earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this one definitely wants to come out. Wow. Okay. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. This is such a cute reading, pile one. This person really likes you. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, first of all, this person is highly physically attracted to you, but it's not just that. They feel a lot of happiness. You bring a lot of emotional fulfillment to this person with the sun. They see you as relationship goals, wifey or husband material. I mean, this is a great reading. All this energy is amazing. This person thinks about you a lot. You're on this person's mind very often. They also fantasize about you, or they're having dreams about you too. You're coming through in their dreams. Wow, this person is very into you. Pile one. They can see like long-term potential with you, or they can see you in their life forever, ever. They're willing to be patient and wait if they need to as well. I'm getting that vibe here for some of you, that there's this vibe of like they're willing to have patience. If you want to take things slow, they're willing to be patient and wait. There could be some reason why they have to be patient and wait. For some of you, it could be different for a group of you, where there's a reason why they're going to have to take their time, or why they have to be patient with this connection with you, but it's worth it to them to do that. They can see themselves having an amazing future with you. They feel like whatever happened when you guys first connected with each other, it was really strong, a really strong connection right off the bat. And they feel like there's something really stable between the two of you. Like the connection feels solid. It feels strong. It's I'm getting excitement too. You make this person feel like giddy and excited and really happy. The sun is the happiest card in tarot. This is like the happiest card you can get. And then the Four of Wands is like, and this is also marriage, long-term partnership, seeing you as their person. Like they see you as the one. They see you as their person, their perfect match, somebody that they could be with forever. I just keep hearing forever, ever. They're very serious about you too. Their feelings are serious. Like I said, they think about you a lot. They think about how attractive you are too. Like this person just feels like you're exactly their type. You're everything they could have ever asked for physically, and as far as the vibe between the two of you, it's exactly what they've always wanted. It's exactly what they've always looked for. You are it, pile number one. This person is just very into you. What I keep getting, they're so, I'm so into you. Isn't that a song? I don't know what I'm gonna do. You got me so confused. You might confuse this person a little bit, or the situation could be a little bit confusing, because I am getting the vibe of having to be patient. Or there might be a situation that makes things a little bit complicated between the two of you. Okay, SWV. I don't think I've ever channeled this song. It's called I'm So Into You by SWV. You might want to go listen to it. There could be other lyrics in the song that resonate for you. But it talks about you're so fine, you blow my mind with the things that you do to me. So you definitely do something to this person. You get them very turned on. I can see that. There's like a really strong vibe of feeling like turned on. There's Scorpio energy coming out here too. Um, there might have to be something that needs to end first before they can be with you. For a group of you, we do have two feminine energies here. So it could be that there's like a third party in the picture right now. That's only take that if it resonates, because that feels like a very specific group of you that is for. Because the song does talk about you belong to another girl who loves you. So there's a group of you here that you're dealing with a third party situation going on here. And that's why they have to be patient and wait to be able to be with you. One of you could belong to somebody else, or you both do. But like I said, only take that if it resonates. The overall vibe here is that this person's super into you and can see a future with you, very, very turned on by you. But there is a feeling of having to be patient and take things slow. They like flirting with you a lot too. This person really likes to flirt with you specifically. They like talking to you. They like thinking about you. There's like nothing about you that this person doesn't like. It's like they would never change anything about you. You're so fine, you blow their mind. That it's like, wow, they're just impressed. They're highly attracted. You check all the boxes. This person's like, she's a 10, or he, it doesn't matter what the gender is. You're a dime piece. I'm getting lots of songs. So you guys could have a musical connection somehow, or just a lot of telepathy between the two of you, where you feel each other's energy very strongly, but especially through certain songs. You might hear a lot of songs that remind you of this person, but I'm getting vice versa. They hear a lot of songs that make them think of you. Okay, so the song about Shorty is a 10 that's coming through is by The Dream featuring Fabulous. And you might want to listen to it because there's quite a few names that come through, so your name could actually be in the song. The name Kiki is specifically sticking out for someone here, but obviously that's really specific for somebody really specific here. It talks about being the prettiest one that they see. You're the prettiest one I see. They say she's a Pisces, so we did get some Pisces energy here. So you could be a Pisces for a group of you. They heard that you're feisty, so you might have a feisty side to you for a lot of you. You know how to treat her, and she'll be sweeter than high C. So this person feels like if they treat you right, you're nice, and if they get on your bad side, you have a feisty side to you. I just heard you'll bite back. Okay. She likes her food spicy, hotter than a flame. Keisha, Lisa, Teresa, Tia, Aaliyah, and like I said, Kiki was coming through. Shorty's a 10. I missed you. I picked you. Now it's time I get back up with you. Okay. It's really cute energy that this person has toward you. They just think you're like everything. You're very, very attractive inside and out. They like your feisty side too. For those of you that I am getting, this Queen of Wands can be quite passionate. So you could definitely have a spicy side to you, but they also think that you have a really sweet side to you. But you don't put up with any ish kind of vibe. Okay, let's get some of these. How's this person feeling about pile one? Element of water, Pisces energy again, or Scorpio, like we saw here. Scorpio is popping out there. Cancer as well. Water sign energy coming out strong. But we literally have every sign here. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and water. So there could be a whole bunch of you in pile number one. A lot of my collective chose pile one. We got the mountain. See, there is something. Okay. There's something that's causing I just heard obstruction, an interruption, a blockage. We got the ladybug. The light bulb. The firefly. That's not surprising. The crow. The white wolf. The moose. Albatross. They feel cursed. Like there's a problem here. Not with you though. It's like it feels like it's an outside issue. Something outside of the two of you causes an issue. But yeah, they get a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. They're constantly thinking about memories with you and fun times with you. Especially like when you guys first met. There's something about thinking about the day you met. They definitely feel like this connection is very powerful. They want to have some time alone with you. They feel a strong chemistry toward you. They're very, very aware of their feelings too. This person's like super attracted to you. They feel like there's something magical between the two of you, and they're extremely aware of that energy. It's like in their face. They can't stop thinking about it. It's powerful. It's like it's almost distracting to them. I feel like you are a distraction for them. They might not be able to concentrate at work. I'm definitely getting the vibe that they have a hard time getting their mind off of you and focusing on what they need to do. They can't get you out of their head. They love your attitude. Your attitude to them is everything. They feel like you're somebody that's really cool. You have like a sweet side to you, but then you also have an exciting side to you. And sometimes you can be calm, and sometimes you're like fun and exciting. Sometimes you're really sweet, and then sometimes you're like very feisty. So it's like you keep them on their toes, or they never really know what to expect from you. You do something to this person that they've never felt before, and they're very aware of it. You give this person a soul spark, and they get a lot of signs about you. A good sign they get, especially through music. It's like they feel lots of signs and omens through music, but they feel like there's some sort of baggage with this connection, a problem, an obstacle. For some of you, it could be distance. It could be that you guys are kind of far away from each other, or there's somebody or something that causes a barrier between the two of you. or a blockage, which could be why they need to be patient, or they're willing to wait, though, whatever it is that's kind of holding things back between you two or stalling things, causing an interruption. They're willing to wait because the feelings they have are so intense. Like I said, you make this person really happy with that sun card. Is the same vibe as the ladybug. They can see themselves having an abundant, amazing life with you in the future. They hope that they can. Some of you, and only take this if it resonates, they want to have children with you, or they want to like blend your families together, or have like fur babies with each other. I'm getting the vibe of like having a family together. This person's super comfortable with you. They feel a level of comfort that they don't feel with other people. Yeah, there's something really exceptional about you that they don't feel with anybody else. It's not something that you find every day. They also feel like it's not something that they'll ever find again. They're not going to find in you, like in anybody else, what they find in you. It's never going to happen again. It's very powerful. It's very different. It's exceptional. Yeah, the stamina here, they feel like they have to have some stamina to be patient, and things are moving really slowly between the two of you or something. So they feel like they're going to have to be patient, but they feel like they can. They're feeling resilient. They're feeling like whatever issue or blockage or delay is going on, they feel like the connection between you two is strong enough that eventually it'll work out, and they can wait, or they want to wait. They're willing to wait. You guys could be seeing 1111 synchronicity connected to this person a lot, because we got the 1111 card here. As you can see, the wands are literally in the position of 1111, and then you got the 11 card with this firefly chemistry attraction card. Attraction is a big thing here. It's not just physical, but there is definitely a really strong physical attraction. But it's also like a vibe. They're just, their soul is attracted to you. There's something magical that they feel between the two of you. But there's definitely like this boing feeling. There could be some sort of ending that has happened between the two of you, or they just don't want things to ever end between you two. Okay. Again, with that resilience card, it's like they're willing to work through any obstacles or be patient, work out any problems that there are. This person also feels proud of you for some reason. You make them proud. So you've done something in the past where they were like, wow, really impressed by you. You impress this person. Very impressive, pile number one. But yeah, they feel like there's something kind of cursing the connection. It feels like it's outside of you two, though. I feel like there's some sort of baggage or problem or obstacle that it feels like it's a shame to them. Like it's a shame that things are this way kind of vibe. They're very sensitive and emotional about you too. Like they have really strong emotions, powerful emotions when it comes to you. Um, and they got a lot of romantic feelings. They like I said, they have this flirty, giddy, like you give this person butterflies in their little tummy. And this is new to them. They've never felt like this about anybody before. This is like crazy different than how they've ever felt before. I'm getting synchronicity, a lot of synchronicities. I'm getting ones, so you could be seeing 1111, like I said. But I'm also getting threes coming through really strong, and that could have to do with the outside barrier or the person, the situation that comes between the obstacle could be the third party energy because I'm getting 333. So you could see synchronicities of threes a lot. 333, 1111, and then I'm also getting 222 as well, which is like a pair of things. So I do feel like you guys have a lot in common. Spirit's pointing out the King of Cups is poking out right here. So again, like there's a lot of emotion that this person feels toward you. Lots of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, but yeah, there's some sort of conflict or problem. It makes them feel emotional, whatever the obstacle is between you two makes this person feel emotional. Yeah, for some of you, it is distance with the world or boundary, a blockage, a barrier. Like things are, I'm getting something about a moat. You know how they have the water around the castle and you have to put the bridge down to be able to get over the moat, the water way to get into the castle. But it's like they see the connection with you as something of like living in a castle. I'm also getting that Rapunzel vibe. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair so he can climb up your braid and get to you. See, there's something about getting to you. So it could be a person that is coming between them being able to get to you. It could definitely be distance for a lot of you. It literally says distant right here. So it feels like it's a little different for different groups of you that chose this pile. There's some sort of conflict is the overall vibe, but they wish it wasn't that way. They wish there wasn't anything, but it's complicated. Something confusing, complicated, imposing itself on the connection between the two of you. Something coming between you two. But that's heavy for them. They feel like it's a shame. They feel like it's a curse. They feel like it's a burden. Some of them have regret about it. Like they wish they could go back and do things differently. They like watching you too. I'm getting this vibe of liking to observe you. So they like to watch you. This could definitely be somebody, if you have social media, that like checks your social media a lot to see what you're up to. Or if they see you in person, they like to watch you and watch the way you move and the looks on your face, like the looks that you give them. They're just very into you. And they like looking at you a lot. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. I feel like that's it. That's what I got for you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading where it's just for you and not for a whole collective of you, I do have this reading available on my website. It's called an energy check. It's available as an emergency reading too. If you want to get it back like really quickly, within a day, you can book it as an emergency. I have 15-minute readings and half an hour readings on there as well. So you can ask whatever you want. If you don't just want an energy check, if you have questions, you can book 15 minutes or half an hour with me. Those are also available as emergency readings. That's all on my website, amysaltar.com. That's also where you can purchase spiritual jewelry, like the bracelets that you see, like the one that you chose today, the dragon bracelet. I'm wearing the magic bracelet here. This is labradorite crystals. So if you're interested in bracelets, they all do something different. So make sure you click on the bracelet and see what the crystal does for you. All right, the link for that is down in the drop down box for my website. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading, so I know which ones you guys are vibing with the most. If you're resonating with my readings, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you can see when I release more readings for you in the future. If you're drawn to any other pile, check it out. You can have more messages for you in other piles about someone else or this same person. And if you're done here for today, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see how this specific person is feeling about you right now. Get the person on your mind. Here we go. Spirit, tell us how they're feeling about pile number 2. How are they feeling about pile 2? They don't want you to know. It's a secret. Ooh, the death card. Okay. Scorpio energy. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. Oh, Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. Six of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Seven of Cups. Ace of Wands. Oh boy, pile number 2. I've got a very highly spiritual connection with this person and the Judgment card. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, and Judgment. Whoa. This is a very intensely spiritual connection. First of all, this is like the most spiritual match you can get in tarot. This rarely comes out together. And I feel like intense energy right now. It doesn't necessarily feel like the easiest connection. It feels like this person thinks there's issues here. But they definitely feel tied to you. They feel drawn to you. I'm definitely getting that intense telepathy too. Like, they think about you a lot, you think about them a lot, they get reminded of you constantly. They see your name everywhere, or they hear things that remind them, or I'm getting something about like smelling, thinking that they smell your perfume or whatever it is that you smell like. They can like get a whiff of it in the grocery store and they think that you're around. It's just very energetically attached to you. This person is super energetically attached to you. It's intense. Very intense spiritual connection here. I do feel like for most of you, this person has done something to kind of screw up things between the two of you. They could have chose someone else over you, or they weren't putting in the effort that they could have put in. They might have been exploring other options and not investing in you. It does look like there's been a separation between you two. silent treatment going on between you two at some point. That could be going on right now or in the past. You guys have been in separation with each other or not talked to each other for a period of time. Even when you're not talking, though, this person's still like checking up on you and curious about what you're doing and still feels very attached to you. Like they think about you a lot and they're curious about you when you're not talking to each other or when you're not around. There is a third party vibe coming through here that has caused an interruption, and this person also feels guilty. They feel bad about something that happened between you two. They might have actually apologized to you, or they want to. They feel sorry about something here. They're trying to figure out what to do when it comes to you. And they think that the situation's really complicated. There's an entanglement going on. Okay, Jada Pinkett, Will Smith could be significant for someone here, but only take that if it resonates. Yeah, they want to meet your needs, but they feel like they haven't. They're also having naughty thoughts about you. Naughty fantasies coming through real strong for you, pile number 2. So this person has 18 adult content thoughts, rated X, when it comes to you, just so you know. They're imagining different scenarios between you two. Okay. They might be kind of stubborn, or they do things that they end up regretting later because they have not very good judgment when it comes to you. I'm just getting a lot of like, they feel ashamed, they feel bad, they feel regret. They're really intrigued by you too. This person finds you super interesting. The physical attraction is definitely there. They also like flirting with you and talking to you. So it feels like when you guys aren't talking, they miss talking to you, is the vibe I'm getting. Or when you're in some sort of separation, they miss you. You are on this person's mind a lot. There could be marriage involved here for a small group of you. What's going on with this person? How are they feeling about pile 2? Yeah. Oh, man. The heart right off the bat. Look at the bottom, forgiveness. I'm hearing that song. Forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. Been trying to get down to the heart of the matter. We got the butterfly. The lyric that's sticking out the most is called, the song is called The Heart of the Matter by Don Henley. So you might want to go listen to it. But the lyric that's really sticking out to me is, I lost me and you lost you. What are all these voices outside love's open door? Make us throw off our contentment and beg for something more. I'm learning to live without you now, but I miss you sometimes. The more I know, the less I understand. All the things I thought I knew, I'm learning again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to shatter, but I'm thinking about forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. Wow. That's intense. This is a really intense connection. Look at the bottom of the deck. Again, the death card. Like I said, Scorpio energy for someone's coming through really strong here. Yeah, they're really passionate about you. They're still focused on you. This connection is super deep for them, and they don't want you to be with anybody else, especially if you are. Because this song is partly about like you finding someone else. They got a call today that you found someone new. So you definitely might want to listen to this song because it could resonate very heavily for a big group of you. Um, but yeah, their heart, they have a lot of affection for you. You are their heart's desire. They're very passionate about you. They want you to be theirs. There's something about forgiveness, time, being open. And the song said, "What are these voices outside love's open door that throw us off our contentment and beg for something more? Embracing change, reinventing yourself." Interesting. That all resonates with the song. I'm learning again. All the things I thought I knew, I'm learning again. This person, like, changing because of the connection between you two. Embracing change. They thought they knew it all, and then they met you, and you guys had some sort of, I'm getting like a whirlwind romance. They miss the affection between the two of you when you're away from each other. When things end, they really, really miss everything you guys had. The snake, deception, jealousy. Yeah, I'm getting really strong, like possessive vibes. Like they get jealous thinking about you being with somebody else. And look, silent treatment. So there definitely could be a period where things got toxic between the two of you. One of you is giving the other one the silent treatment, or there's like just no talking between you two, a period of separation. Toxic vibes. It definitely hasn't been an easy connection. So if you're checking on a vibe with somebody that was really easy, this isn't your pile. This is for those of you that have a very intense spiritual connection with somebody, but it's been difficult. There's been backstabbing, deception, betrayal, toxic energy, silent treatment, separation, time apart, other people, like jealousy, possessiveness. Um, but there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. You got seduction and sexuality here, and you got that Ace of Wands. This is that same vibe of you really seduce this person. They're highly, highly, highly attracted to you. There's something about you that's very tempting and seductive. And then you got the Milky Way, which is giving this vibe of, for those of you that are on social media, this person definitely checks your social media. Or they might ask about you if you guys know people mutually somehow. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, they're like looking you up on the internet, observing you on through the internet, watching you online. I'm getting another song. Every Breath You Take, I'll Be Watching You by The Police. So that song could definitely resonate for you as well. Look who's still at the bottom of the deck, the death card. Wow. Um every move you make, every breath you take, every bond you break, I'll be watching you. Person not gonna stop looking, checking up on you. Oh, can't you see you belong to me? That's that possessive vibe. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every step you take, every smile you fake, every claim you stake. Since you've been gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night and I only see your face. I am getting like dreaming and fantasizing. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. Jeez, sorry. But I do feel like this vibe of like, it might not be funny to some of you. I'm just, it's intense. The energy I'm getting right now is so intense. It's like, wow. Baby, baby, please could be this, please forgive me. I feel bad. This person's got this vibe of like feeling bad about something, forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore, there's so many songs. Every breath you take and the heart of the matter. You guys should definitely go listen to those songs after this reading. I would play them for you, but YouTube is very strict about copyright, so I can't. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, literally the forces of the universe. That's a vibe I was feeling right in the beginning. Destiny, synchronicity. You guys have a super spiritual connection with this person. You guys were like fated and destined to meet each other and play a big role in each other's lives in this lifetime. You could definitely have past lives with this person. Got the squirrel, the stallion, the trophy. This person is competitive. Oh, what was I talking about? The spiritual connection, you guys. This person feels like you're the one. Soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things, deep soul connection. Yeah, I can see that. That is exactly this. This is a wild reading, pile number 2. This is really wild. It's super intense, which makes sense with the stallion look. Wild, strong emotions, intense, especially the sexual energy is like, woo, off the charts. What this person feels that for you. Right now, they're feeling like very motivated to want to fix things with you, whether they're going to be able to or not. I'm not sure, but they're like really wanting to have success with you. It's a goal of theirs to make things right or have a successful relationship with you. They want to win. And if there's any competition around, this person's like ready to take them down. Like if you're dealing with anybody else, they are not having it. They're competitive when it comes to you. You are what they want. They have a really strong desire, really intense emotion toward you. I feel like there was definitely a miscommunication, or one of you told the other one off with the lip service thing here. It's scolding. So it feels like there was some sort of falling out between you two. They might have said the wrong thing or said something that they really regret too. They could have done something to betray you as well for a lot of you. They said or did something that they're like, damn, they wish they didn't. Forgiveness, like they want you to forgive them even if you don't love them anymore. It's almost like they understand if you don't love them anymore. They know why, because they know that they really screwed up. But they want to give to you. This person wants to meet your needs and they want to put in effort and they want to give you what you deserve and they want to work together with you and work it out. Now I'm getting that song, We Can Work It Out. Life is very short. And there's no time for fighting and fussing. They don't want to fight with you. Yeah, the Beatles is coming through. We can work it out by the Beatles. Life is very short and there's no time for fussing and fighting. I've always thought that it was a crime. So I will ask you once again, try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong while you see it your way. There's a chance that we may fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. It's like they want to explain something to you because they feel like there was miscommunication. They feel like you guys need to have a talk. Their goal is to talk to you and work this out. Compromise, put in effort to see each other's points, understand each other. Okay. I'm going to leave it here, but this is some intense energy with that Hierophant and the High Priestess too. Like, what? Wild. I'm also getting sixes coming through. 4 plus 2 is 6, and then this is card number 6 too. So this is the 6th month right now. If you're watching this right when I release the reading in June, this month could definitely be a significant time between the two of you, or somebody's birthday could be in June. You guys could have met in June. I'm also getting that there's been negativity between you two with the sixes. There's negative energy in the past between you two. But yeah, there's a really strong force between you guys. An energetic force. Okay. Person might like a lot of attention too, or something, or they just like getting attention from you specifically. All right. And I'm getting a strong vibe of someone giving the other one a silent. It could have been them. They might have given you the silent treatment at one point, and then they regret it now. Betraying you or being toxic, playing games. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope it was helpful for you guys and brings you clarity about what's going on with this person. This is collective for a whole bunch of you, so I do have personal readings available on my website. If you'd like something that is just for you, you can book a private reading with me at amysalter.com. The link is down in the drop down box below. I have emergency readings available there, so you guys can get the reading back super fast if that's what you'd like. This is called an energy check on my website to find out how someone is feeling about you, or you can book a 15-minute reading or a half an hour reading where you can ask whatever you want. And those are all available as emergency readings for those of you that want it done right now. Okay? Smash the thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading, so I know that you guys are vibing with this reading and you want to see more like it in the future. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already. So if you're resonating with my readings, you can see when I release more readings for you in the future. And if you're drawn to any other pile, check it out. You can have more messages for you in another pile from this person or from a different energy. If you're done here for today, I will see you next time. Bye, guys. A pile 3. Let's find out how this specific person is feeling about you right now. Okay, here they are. They're ready to spill their guts and tell you everything. Got the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. How's this person feeling about pile 3? Ooh, 5 of Cups. What happened? Jeez. 8 of Swords. Oh my gosh. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Something definitely happened between you and this person. So if you haven't had difficulties with this person, this is not your pile. Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. 9 of Pentacles. The Death card, Scorpio again. Jeez, okay. 8 of Cups. What happened here? 3 of Wands. And 10 of Pentacles. And then the bottom of the deck is 7 of Wands. What the heck is going on between you two? Well, this person feels like one of you walked away. Either they bounced or you bounced from this connection, but they're upset about it. They're feeling depressed about it, even if they're the ones that left you. For those of you where they're the ones that walked away and abandoned the connection with you, they're like sad. They're sad that things ended. Either way, doesn't matter who ended it or if it was mutual between the two of you. For some of you, take it as it resonates, because there's different groups of you. This is collective for a whole bunch of you at once. But they feel like things fell apart. They feel like one of you is defensive toward the other one. They don't really know what to do about this situation, but they're sad about it and they're regretting the way things went, and they're kind of just waiting to see what happens right now. They're not really doing anything about it other than thinking and feeling like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place of what to do now or where to go now. There is a vibe of wanting to apologize and make things right or make amends with you. Forgive each other or try to get you to forgive them. They do feel like you guys could work things out. And they don't want anybody else either. If you were wondering if they're interested in other people right now, they're not. They're focused on you. They're thinking about you. They're stuck on you. They haven't been able to move on. It looks like they might have tried to move on, but they couldn't. They do feel like there's some sort of like blockage or defensiveness going on between the two of you. So one of you could have blocked the other, or one of you could be like defensive toward the other one and kind of pushing the other person away, or that might have been what happened between the two of you in the past. One of you got pushed away and they're just sad about it, even if they are the ones that pushed you away. But especially if you pushed them away, they're like, damn, this person's like really depressed and sad. And for a lot of you, they're even like crying. This is a card of intense grief and sadness and tears and like just boo hoo. Spirit said boo hoo. So, wow. For some of you, they think that you're like emotionally done with them, or that you're emotionally detaching from them. They're wondering if things are over between you two. They feel like you can fix it, but they're wondering like if you would even give them the chance to. I am getting the vibe of them wanting to talk, but I'm not necessarily seeing them. If they are trying to talk, it's like they're just like, hey, if they do reach out, it might not be like a really long message, or they don't have a ton to say to you. They might just be like, hey, I don't know. They look a little bit worried. Person's looking worried and sensitive right now about the situation between you two, and very emotional, very, very emotional. And they're kind of waiting to see what you do. Let's get some more. They're willing to put in effort, but it's not like a lot of effort. They're wanting to take a little bit of initiative here, but it feels like the reason why they're not giving it their all is because they're not sure about how you feel right now. Feels like they're holding back because they're waiting to see what you do or how you feel. Or you could have them blocked. I feel like there's a group of you where there's not much they can do because you blocked them. So if you want them to come forward, you're going to have to unblock them. But some of you might not want to reconcile. How's this person feeling? Tower. Yep. Chaos. Drama. The Lovers. Gemini energy coming out for someone. The Ladybug. How's this person feeling about pile 3, Spirit? The Whip. Yep. Butterfly. Hummingbird. Fixed signs. Stubborn. Whoa, that card bent. Dang. Head of the pack. Okay. And look. The Coffin. Spirit was like, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Loss. Forgotten. Discouraged. Defeated. Breakup. Ending. They feel like their life is boring without you. I'm getting that. I feel like there was like chaos and destruction with that tower vibe. But this person loves you. Yeah, there's definitely arguments, fighting, tension, painful situation, anger, repeated patterns too. I'm getting something about being stubborn and stuck in a pattern between the two of you where it's like things weren't changing. You guys might have definitely got sick of things not changing with this person. They're hoping that the connection between the two of you can change and be resilient and lift out of this negative whip energy of the pain and they might want to have a little bit of makeup that they're hoping that they don't want to fight with you. I am getting that, but that could be something that ends up happening between the two of you every time you try to talk. I am getting like a repetition of the same painful situation or the same arguments over and over again, the same drama. They're lonely right now, though. Standing alone. They feel like it's not really up to them right now how things go. There's a vibe of like they don't really know what to do and they feel like it's kind of up to you. They're hoping that things will change and be successful and the situation will change, metamorphosis with time. They're hoping that you're going to give them more time or have this persistence, because they're feeling persistent about the connection. Like they're not ready to give up. They're feeling like the connection between the two of you does have resilience, and it could be changed. You guys could lighten the situation, lighten up. I just heard, and I also heard lighten the load. So take the burden off of the situation and lift it out of this negative space that you guys have been in. They're willing to try to change, but I do feel like they have kind of a stubborn energy about them, and they do tend to repeat patterns. It's not easy to change. I mean, it's up to us if we change, but especially if this is the way they've always been, it's going to take some time and experience for them to change their ways. I just heard Spirit say it's not easy to teach an old dog new tricks. So they do seem to be somebody that kind of tends to repeat the same toxic patterns and not learn their lesson super easily, but I do see them wanting to. There's a desire to. They're wishing and hoping that they can be happy with you again and have an abundant life with you again and make you happy. But they are kind of stuck in their ways, but they're also like wanting to change. But that could be a problem that you've had with them already, where it's like you always say you're going to change and you end up going right back to who you really are. Absent-minded. Like they eventually forget all the promises they made to you or the things that they need to work on as soon as you give them a chance. That could be a pattern that they have. Cyclical. Yeah, this person does have some toxic patterns. I am seeing that. Well, that could definitely be why things have ended. That could definitely be why they have regrets. And they're in this stuck energy where they're not really sure even how to change. They're very stubborn. They just feel like they've been like this their whole life. So this is what they're used to. This is kind of who they are too. Part of it could just be it could be their sign too for some of you. It's they're in a low vibe, like a low vibe Scorpio. 'Cause Scorpio did come through. Low vibrational, not all Scorpios, but Scorpios that are operating in a low energy, dark energy can be really, really toxic. Same with Geminis. You guys know there's specific Geminis I'm thinking of out there. Trump, Kanye, G-Eazy. They're not all low vibe, obviously. There are lighthearted ones, but the ones that aren't can be really, really difficult to deal with. And I just feel like, yeah, like flexibility, changeable, being versatile isn't this person's strong suit. You might feel like you can't rely on this person. I feel like this person does know these things about themselves. It's not like they're completely unaware. They do have some self-awareness here, but it also feels like the patterns of their personality are ones that they tend to just keep repeating, and they're hard to break. It's just, I don't know what is about this person that's hard for them to change, or they can change for like a short period of time and then they end up falling back into their old patterns. They could also have kind of like an addictive personality type of person. They're competitive too. So they might have times where they're really motivated to change, and then they start falling back into their old patterns. But again, I'm getting this vibe that they're aware that that's what they do, but that doesn't necessarily make it easier for this person to change. I feel like they have a tendency to get defensive with you too. It's like they know they pushed you away. It's like this person feels like, I know I screwed things up. I know I pushed you away, pile number 3. I know I ruined things. I know you're discouraged with me. I know I keep causing fights. I know I've caused you pain. I know I make you angry. It's like they know, but they're like inevitably keep getting stuck in this pattern. It's like they need to go through some intense changing, and it could take you completely leaving them, walking away and detaching, and just like you might have to be the one that got away for this person to actually make some permanent changes, because it just feels like the changes that they make are short-lived and short-term, and then they just slide back into their old patterns. They Once they start getting comfortable, then they start acting out of pocket, is what Spirit just said. Um, their higher self ability. Yeah, they need to go through like an awakening or something. Reinventing their soul, evolution of their soul. That's awakening vibes. And connecting to their higher self, rising above. They have a lot of challenges to overcome. This person does, but again, I feel like they are aware of it. They're they're mindful of it, that they need to change, but again, they're kind of wild and unpredictable, and this person feels like you don't want them anymore. They feel unwanted by you. They don't like that feeling either. Like they feel rejected by you. They feel like you're trying to avoid them. So you definitely could have blocked them. It feels like it's hurting their ego. This person needs to go through an ego, this loss of the ego, because it does feel like they're starting to acknowledge how big their ego is, which is the first step in going through a transformation. You got to recognize it first to be able to change it. You got to be able to accept it first and see it and acknowledge it before you can change it. So it feels like they're in the beginning stages of going through some sort of major awakening. And it feels like you guys are kind of a catalyst for that. And they can tell that the dynamic in the connection between you two is kind of forcing them to become this butterfly, go into their cocoon, let the ego die, and come out a better version of themselves, their best selves, rather than, because I do feel like they're in this negative energy, this low vibrational energy, and they need to level up. Like this falcon getting more connected to their higher self, opening their third eye, transitioning, yeah, rising above their ego, focusing on changing rather than, because they could be somebody that likes to deflect a lot and distract themselves. I do feel a lot of addictive behaviors with this person, so they could use addictions to kind of distract themselves. That could be any type of addiction, um, substance, gaming, um, lustful addictions, money, power addiction. Yeah, power struggle. This person does like power. they feel a lot of tension here with you. They feel like the connection between the two of you is eroded, is what I just heard. It's like eroded. But they also feel like that could change. They still have hope. They're still thinking like maybe it'll work out. They still see it as a goal to work things out with you and be successful, and they're pretty persistent. This person doesn't give up easily when they want something. I'm hearing that song, I know what I want and I want it now. I want you because I'm Mr. Vain. See, this person could be very vain, kind of cocky. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of pride and ego vibes, which might be why we mentioned Trump and Kanye. um, yeah, this person's like kind of unpredictable. They've got a fierce, wild personality. They like power. Um, when they want something, they're very determined. They're very competitive. They have a tendency of being really dominant, persistent. They're strong-willed. They want to talk to you, but it's like they're kind of waiting to see what happens. So, which is kind of surprising, actually. I don't know. Maybe you did do something to where this person's like blocked, so they don't really know what to do right now because they're feeling like you put them between a rock and a hard place with the situation, and um, it feels like they're used to getting their way too. This person might be tend to be kind of spoiled, but with you, it feels like you're putting them in a position where they're not going to get exactly what they want. You're not going to give them what they want anymore. Maybe you did in the past, but that could be part of, yeah, that could be part of the awakening for them. Is you're the one that got away. You're the one that's actually like putting them in their place and making them realize things that nobody's ever made them realize before, because they're used to getting their way. They're used to having a lot of power. They feel like they're somebody that's very argumentative. They have a really intense, stubborn, strong-willed personality. Um, they're really curious about what you're doing right now, what you're thinking, if you're going to give them a chance, if you want them, if you still care. The situation again is like really painful for them. I feel like they're going through it right now, you guys, because of you. They're feeling like very heavy energy and lots of negativity, and they want that to be over. They don't like this. It's really uncomfortable for them, but it's just like the caterpillar turning into a butterfly when it goes into the cocoon. It literally like turns to mush first. So imagine that probably doesn't feel very good. It feels like they might be going through like dark night of the soul. This is giving dark night of the soul type of vibes. If you don't know what that is, you might want to Google it. It's where you're like forced to face your shadow side. You're forced to face your issues. Spirit puts you in a place where you have no other choice but to go within and figure your ish out. So it's like Spirit put this person in a timeout. You get to go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. That's what I just heard. Okay. So Spirit's got this taken care of. I can see that. Their higher self, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, is putting them in a position where they're going to have to focus on themselves and look within and see the error in their ways. Their higher self, they're going through some sort of big transition, and Spirit knows what to do to get them there. And I feel like they used you as part of this. Spirit used the connection between you two to push them into this change, this reinventing of themselves, this evolution of their soul. Otherwise, they were going to just stay stuck. So yeah, you were being used as a catalyst, pile number 3. Sorry about your luck. They do feel like you're somebody that's very dependable and faithful, and you brought them a lot of happiness. They're very comfortable with you. They definitely see themselves as they could have had the good life with you, but they screwed it up. The lovers, they're still like you were the one, but they screwed it up. The one that got away type of vibes, big time. This person could have an issue being consistent, is what I'm getting. Like they're one way one day, and then the next day they're flip flopping and undependable. I feel like you're very dependable, though. You're very solid. I feel like you guys, a lot of you, have done a lot of work on yourselves. This person's like way behind, and they know it. They know that you deserve better. They know that you can do better. They kind of know that you're out of their league, even. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys and brought you confirmation and clarity about what's going on with this person. Smash the thumbs up if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. I do have this reading available on my website. It's called an energy check at amysaltar.com. You just type in amysaltar.com and it'll come up, or you can click the link in the drop down box below and you'll go to my website. That's also where you can purchase spiritual jewelry like the bracelets that you see. They all do different things, so make sure you click on the bracelet and read what it does, because they all have different energy for you to soak up. They've been sound bathed and charged and cleansed, so they're all ready for you guys, and they are on sale right now too, by the way. But yeah, I have this reading available on my website as an energy check. You can get it as an emergency reading if you want to get it back like really fast. I also have 15-minute and 30-minute readings available where you can ask whatever you want. Those are also available as emergency readings. If you were drawn to any other pile, definitely check it out. You can have more messages for you in another pile about this person or about someone else. And if you're done here for today, make sure you're subscribed first. If you're resonating with my readings, that means you're part of my collective. So subscribe and hit the bell button so you can see when I release more readings for you in the future. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Okay, pile 4, my chakra pile. Oh, okay. We already got cards coming out. Pile number 4, we want to see how this specific person is feeling about you, and they want to tell you right now. Their energy is coming out already. Okay, here we go. Pile number 4. How does this person feel about pile 4? Whoa, jeez, their energy is like kind of crazy. 3 of Wands. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Whoa. Whoa. Pile 4. The Lovers and the 2 of Cups came out with the Judgment card. This is a really spiritual connection. That's why the energy is coming out so intense. Holy cow. Judgment, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy here. What are these two? The Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the 5 of Wands. How's this person feeling? These cards are coming out so funny. Page of Swords, more air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, look who's on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. Well, I can see that there is a chemistry between you two. Definitely there's a chemistry with the Lovers and then the King and Queen of Wands. Together, there's a strong chemistry here. Like you're both attracted to each other. This person's really attracted to you. And yeah, obviously. The Two of Cups and the Lovers, that's like, you guys both care about each other. This person cares about you. They also are either falling in love with you or they already have fallen in love with you. But I can tell that there's been issues here. This person feels like there's been conflict. For some of you, they feel like there's been betrayal. There's been pain. There's been, some of you, like a major ending or a big fight that was threatening to end things. So there could have been like threats of things ending between the two of you, or literally there has been some sort of a separation. There's definitely vibes of betrayal, feeling disrespected. That I'm, for a lot of you, there's this third party vibe of competition, an outside person that has caused conflict between the two of you. Someone outside the connection has caused a fight between you two. This person thinks about that, or they've been thinking about whatever this dynamic was with this outside person causing an issue. They don't want things to end between the two of you, though. They're kind of sending mixed signals for some of you. Because I'm getting this vibe of them wanting to put in effort and wanting to take initiative and make things right between the two of you. And they're thinking a lot about it. And they have a lot of motivation and drive to work things out between the two of you. But I'm also getting that they also have like this stubborn energy about them. Or they might kind of wait to see what you do first. So there's a wishy-washiness about this person, which makes sense with Gemini. They can tend to be, not all Geminis, don't come for me Geminis, but low vibe Geminis, which we talked about in pile number 3. So if you were drawn to pile 3, you might want to check that one out after this reading. You could definitely be drawn to pile 3 because there were some similar things going on there. This person tends to be like one way one day and another way the next day with you. When it comes to the connection between the two of you, it's like they're wishy-washy, confusing, inconsistent. It's like one day they're willing to do too much and simp for you. Sorry, that's what Spirit's saying. And then the next day they're like, whatever, acting like they don't care and being stubborn and difficult to work with. So I don't really understand this person. You might feel like that. You might feel like this person's hard to understand. They could definitely feel like they're hard to work with. I'm getting this impulsive vibe. They're giving off impulsive decisions when it comes to you and the connection between the two of you. It's like they don't really think about it. They just kind of do things and then they, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. And then They fly off the handle just came through. So they're coming through as really unpredictable and impulsive with you. You could definitely feel like you can't rely on this person because they're so wishy-washy and different with you. It's like two-faced. Um, Willing to work with you and then wanting to fight with you. Willing to compromise and then being stubborn. It's like, what are you doing? So you could literally feel like this about this person. Like, what are you doing? Now I'm hearing Lauryn Hill. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. X Factor. You might want to go listen to that song after this reading. I would play it for you, but I cannot on YouTube because YouTube Daddy is so strict about copyright. Is this just a silly game that forces you to act this way? Forces you to scream my name, then pretend that you can't stay? See? It's like mixed signals. It's like they're calling your name and calling out for you and they want you so bad, and then they act like they don't care about you at all. Like, what? You don't know if this person's coming or going? They call your name and then they act like, oh, I gotta go. No matter how I think we grow, you always seem to let me know that it ain't working. It ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you'd hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, this song could definitely hit for you guys. I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself? As painful as this thing has been, I just can't be with no one else. You guys could have a hard time. I mean, you got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. You'd have a really hard time walking away from this person, letting them go, putting up boundaries with them. You might definitely keep letting this person back in. And then being mad at yourself for letting them hurt you again. It's weird because it's like they do care about you and they do love you, but it feels toxic. And they feel very combative with you specifically. They're highly attracted to you. Oh, this person has emotional imbalance for sure with the moon. This is somebody that could probably, I'm not a therapist, but they could probably use some sort of therapy. Um, it looks like you're really drawn to each other, though. They definitely are drawn to you. And it's like that sometimes they do want to work with you, and then sometimes they're like, screw it. I don't care if it ends. Person's all over the place. And yeah, they have that flighty, impulsive energy where they just act really unstable. So I feel like if you were to give this person a chance, and you've probably experienced this with them in the past, you're going to feel worried that you're not going to be able to depend on them, that things are going to fall apart. Um, I feel like the trust has been broken here. And it does feel like this person has let someone else come between the two of you. They prioritize someone else. Like there's someone in their life, there's someone involved in this connection that they allow to cause fights between you two. Person has like a lack of boundaries with other people affecting the connection with you too. They care about you, but they don't necessarily feel like they need to change, is the vibe I'm getting. How's this person feeling? Let's get some more for pile 4. How's this person feeling? The light bulb, the star, Aquarius, the devil, Capricorn. Yeah, this person's quite toxic. The book. Ooh. Oh no, you guys. Yeah, I don't feel like you can trust this person. The butterfly. This came out in pile 3, so you definitely might want to check out pile 3. The tree. The Empress. The elephant. Is there another? Maybe for a group of you, it's like their mom or maybe their baby mama or something that causes issues. I'm getting something about their family that could be really toxic too. And I'm also getting that this person is sneaky with you. They hide things from you. They're deceptive toward you. They deceive you. They keep secrets. They know exactly what they're doing too. This person feels very manipulative, toxic, the devil. This person knows exactly what they're doing too, so don't give them too much credit thinking that, oh, they're just naive. No, they know exactly what they're doing, especially when they're manipulating you. Something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. Literally, so there's something wrong with this person. You could feel that in your gut. Like there's a ton of red flags, and things just don't feel right. They got emotional. I just heard emotional damage, like emotional baggage. It feels like they haven't worked through some deep issues, and it feels like it's coming from family, so childhood. You guys also have past lives with this person. You might want to watch the past life. Pick a card reading. I have a playlist on my channel on YouTube that has 2 different past life readings if you're interested to see what happened between you two in your past life together. But you guys have had difficulties in other lifetimes. So this is that kind of vibe of like, now I know why things didn't work out between us in 1876. But yeah, it feels like there's something in their lineage. There's some sort of generational trauma on this person's end that causes them to act this way. Like Lauren Hill was talking about. Um, to make things more difficult than they have to be. That forces them to act this way. It's because it's some sort of family heritage, generational. It could definitely have to do with their mom. Like I said, they could have a child with someone else too that causes issues between the two of you. For some of you, this person acts like a child too. They're very immature, like emotionally stunted. I just get this vibe that they're kind of stuck in an adolescent mindset. So they could have had something really traumatic happen to them as a child, and then I'm not a therapist, so don't come for me, but they could have definitely had something happen at a young age that kind of kept them stuck at that age emotionally. They never really matured after that. And it's definitely affecting the connection between you two. But you guys have telepathy with this person too. Oh my God. You could definitely have a lot of dreams about them. They can feel your energy. You can feel theirs. So it's like they can feel when you're thinking about them and vice versa. This person feels like you are sweet and gentle and really beautiful, very charming, lovely. You have a lovely energy about you. You're a pleasure. I do feel like you're way too good for this person, and you might know that, or you might be realizing that. They're very, very aware of the fact that you are a good person. Like, this person looks at you like you're a good person. You're very attractive, very sweet, kind, relationship material. They do have love for you too. I mean, you got the Lovers, you got the Two of Cups, you got love here. You bring this person a lot of happiness. I feel like you've done a lot for them. You've brought a lot of goodness into their life. And they realize that, even if they don't act like it. Because I do feel like for a lot of you, this person doesn't necessarily appreciate it. They know it, but they don't appreciate it. They see you as somebody that's very supportive. Um, they feel like they trust you a lot, but I feel like it's not the other way around. Like, this person's really deceptive and secretive. Like, you can't trust them, and you should. It's like they know that you shouldn't. They're secretive and they're strategic and manipulative, and it's like, ooh, pile 4. I don't know. Their chakras are blocked for sure. I remember at the beginning it says stress is often held in energy centers of your body. So this person might really throw off your energy balance and stress you the heck out. And I feel like they have a lot of blockages, because it says the first 3 energy centers. So your first 3 chakras in particular, like your root chakra, your sacral chakra, are connected to your sense of grounding and stability. When you're stressed, uneasy, you often don't feel grounded and centered in yourself. So I feel like that's how this person is. They're very off balance and ungrounded and undependable and kind of all over the place. And by you engaging with them, they get you in that energy too, to where you're stressed and unbalanced, and becoming aware of where we store unwanted emotions. Because I was getting that over here. This person has, yeah, the King of Swords is right underneath it. This person is not good with processing emotions in a healthy way. And they might be somebody that can only really express emotions 2 ways. Either they're happy or they're angry. And those are like the only 2 emotions that they know how to show. Like, you can tell when this person's really happy and you can tell when this person's really mad, but they don't necessarily know how to tap into any other emotions besides those 2. And they could swing from one to the other very quickly. And yeah, they don't know how to deal with uncomfortable emotions in a healthy way. So they could definitely be somebody that lashes out, has anger issues. I am getting like a lot of fighting here. They could be very aggressive toward you. I do feel a lot of tension between the 2 of you, because this person has not some, Spirit just said, not some. They have a lot of unhealed trauma and unfelt emotions. This person could numb their emotions and do things to avoid feeling difficult emotions. So they're like a power keg. Is that what you call it? It just builds up and builds up, and then one day they just explode, and they take it out on the person closest to them, which looks like you, pile number 4, because you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So if you're close to them, you're one of the people that they care about and love the most, because I am seeing that, but they also like can hurt you the most because of their undealt with, blocked energy centers. This is interesting too. Spirit's pointing this out. The first energy center, engineer yourself as a tree with its roots extending into the earth, anchoring you so that you can stand stable, tall, and confident. So that's one of the problems with this person. They're very unstable. They have confidence issues, even though they might not act like it. This person doesn't feel great about themselves, and they're super unstable. They're ungrounded. They're unhealthy too because of the amount of emotion they have balled up. Envision a golden ball of light, soothing, warming, and enveloping your tree roots. Write a future self list filled with qualities that you wish to improve on. It's like that this person needs to do these things, but I don't feel like they're necessarily in a place where they're ready to. It feels like they're being called to, because you got the butterfly here. Evolution of the soul and reinventing themselves, which this energy came through pile 3. So you might want to, like I said, go listen to that after. It feels like they have a romantic side to them. If they could embrace the change, they need time, is what I'm getting. This person, it's going to take a while for this person to change. They need time. They need more knowledge. They need to learn more. I feel like you, because of the Lovers and the Two of Cups, were brought into this person's life to teach them some lessons and get them on the right track. Not that you need to do anything. You guys don't need to try to help this person, but it's like Spirit put you in their life for a reason to bring about some sort of change. But I don't want you guys to like actively try to change this person, because that doesn't work. But yeah, you got the Judgment card here too. It's like Spirit has brought you in, brought you guys together. You guys met on purpose, and you've done this in past lives with them too, to try to get their soul to evolve. It's just going to take a lot of time for this person to realize it. And I said this in pile number 3, you might end up having to be the one that got away for them to learn that lesson and wisen up and wake up, because this is literally the card of awakening. It just feels like there's so much damage that this person is doing. I don't know if it's something that you guys can come back from because of this energy here, this 10 of Swords. It's like they're doing so much to you to break the trust and sabotage the connection between the two of you. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to come back from it, and you might feel that like this is inevitably going to just end badly between the two of you, and go so like this person goes so far they can't come back. They're digging a hole that they're not going to be able to get out of with you, and they might realize it too late. But that, I feel like, if that's the case, that's part of their lesson, is having regrets and making changes too late, doing the work, because this person has a lot of work to do on themselves, but they might take their time. I am getting this thing about it's going to take a really long time for this person, and I feel like you can do better, and you might be wasting time waiting for this person to change because it's going to take so long for them to change. They're very cold and detached, and it just feels like that's not going to change for a while. And they're super sneaky. super manipulative. They know how to get what they want too, so just be careful not to let this person, like, they're intelligent. They know what to do to get their way. You could definitely start discovering things about this person that are really toxic. As like the longer you guys know each other, the more toxic you realize this person is. And I feel like just I it feels like you're too good for this person at this point. Maybe in the future things will change, but like I said, it feels like it'll be a long time because they're kind of stubborn. They're definitely not kind of definitely in a really stubborn energy right now. They have a huge ego, but that has to do with them actually not being very confident about themselves. They have low self-esteem, but they're hiding it with their big pride and ego. They don't know how to be gentle. They don't know how to be supportive. They don't know how to be faithful either. This is somebody that doesn't know how to be honest, even. Like, they're just, they have to learn, and it's going to take a long time. Because, like I said, this feels generational. It feels like this is the example that they had as a child. And then also, they have some major traumas. It feels like this person could tend to be super negative, especially toward you. Like, they have a lot of negative feelings and they might project them onto you a lot. And yeah, they're coming off as being unstable and insecure, especially with you, with this connection with you. They're very unpredictable, impulsive, poor judgment, inconsiderate, selfish, and low self-esteem and sneaky. They're slick though. This person is like stealthy and slick and crafty and cunning. So be careful with this person. Okay? And they're not stupid. Like, you're not going to be able to tell this person, like, can't tell me nothing kind of vibe. So I wouldn't even try. Let spirit handle it. Spirit's like, just let me deal with this person. I got this. They might use you, but it feels like more like using you as somebody that they're going to lose. They're going to lose out on something good, which is you. It's going to be a lesson of loss rather than you being in their life and getting them to change. It's going to be more of like they lose you and then they realize too late that they need to change. But you walking away and leaving them behind and not putting up with them anymore feels like it's going to end up being a lesson and snap them into reality, because right now they're being unrealistic and they're kind of delusional. There's something about this person that's like delusional, very detached, eccentric too. They do things to the extreme. Like, they have extreme behaviors. It's like they swing extreme one way, extreme another. So they could, like I said, they could be really happy sometimes and then they're really mad, and it's like black and white. There's no gray area with this person, and they're super extreme. They do things to the extreme. So when they get loud, they get real loud, right? And when they're gentle, they're super gentle and sweet. When they're feisty and they're fighting and they're feeling aggravated and mad, it's like extreme anger, extreme aggressiveness, extreme stubbornness. But then sometimes they're very loving and very caring, and it's just, super supportive sometimes, but it's unpredictable and it could have you guys on edge or feeling like walking on eggshells is what I'm getting with this person. Like you're walking on eggshells dealing with them because they're tumultuous and just, whew. Pile 4. Holy cow. I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully this brings you clarity and confirmation about what you're dealing with. Don't try to make it fit. You're going to know if this is for you. Go listen to another pile if this was like super confusing and you're like, what do you mean, Amy? This isn't yours. If you guys want a more personal reading, because this is for a whole collective of you, you can book a private reading with me on my website. I have this reading available on my website. It's called an energy check to see how one specific person is feeling about you right now. It's available as an emergency reading, so you can get it back really quickly. If you want it back like right away, you can book it as an emergency reading. I also have 15-minute readings and half-hour readings where you can ask whatever you want and not just get an energy check. If you have specific questions you want to ask, you can book 15 minutes or half hour with me. Those two are also available as emergency readings too. I also have past life personal readings. If you want to do one that's not a pick a card reading, but like I said, I do have the playlist with the past life reading to see what happened between you and this person, because you guys do have past lives together. It can be interesting to get past life readings because you'll notice a lot of parallels between what happened in your other lifetimes and this lifetime. Lots of synchronicities usually come through, and dynamics that can be very similar. So if you're interested in that, it's all on my website, amysalter.com. The link is down in the drop down box below. You can just click the link or you can type in amysalter.com, just like you see here on YouTube down there, Amy's Altar. That's also where you can purchase spiritual jewelry like these bracelets. They all do different things because they're all different crystals. Like this one that you chose is the chakra bracelet. It has all the chakra stones on it, and it's made with bronzite crystals. So if you click on the bracelet on my website, it'll tell you exactly what the stone, the crystal, does. They're all charged up and cleansed and ready for you guys to soak up their energy. And if you were drawn to any other pile, especially pile number 3, I was feeling pile 3 big time. Go check it out. Or if you have somebody else that you want to check on, yeah, you got 3, 3, 3 here. So definitely check out pile 3 if you were drawn to it, or any other pile. You can have more messages for you in another pile about this person or someone else. If you're done here for today, make sure you smash that thumbs up button first before you go if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more like it in the future. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit the bell button so you can see when I release more readings for you, especially if you're resonating with a lot of my readings. That means you're part of my collective. So I will have more readings for you in the future. If you're done here for today, I will see you all next time. Bye, hotties.